Hello beautiful people, sat out in nature again, 26th of May, Tuesday, 2020. Having a nice cold cream soda. Oh, cream soda is good, classic. So today's video is God real? Is God real? Most people out there would say no, probably. And if you hadn't noticed, if you look around, we're living in a pretty godless world. The only sort of places you can really see any element of God is in nature. Because in nature you can see intelligent design of the highest order. If you look at a fly or a bird or any creature, even trees, plants, you cannot look at those things without saying that there's intelligent design behind it. And you can't just say that it's evolution. People will pull up the argument and they'll say, well, I can't see God, so how am I supposed to believe in something that I can't see? Can you see a thought? Can you see a feeling? Can you see an emotion? Can you see an imagination? Do you believe in thoughts, feelings, emotions, imagination? Then why do you believe in those things if you can't see them? Another thing that we need to consider when asking ourselves this question is we need to look around and perhaps at the people at the top, the higher echelons of the world, like kings and queens and people that make money. If you look at the dollar bill, it even says in God we trust. So the people at the top of the game clearly believe in a deity. Whether that deity's good or not so good is a totally different question altogether. But if you look at the dollar bill, for example, you can there's a picture of the God that they believe in. Those money makers. Some of the greatest artists and the people that you listen to musically, or painters, some of the greatest creatives believe in a deity. The first scientists, the people that gave birth to science, were known as alchemists. They also believed in God, so they worked with science while believing in God. So that kind of puts even science today on its head. But then you've got the people out there, they won't believe in God, they'll believe in science. And all science has really done is lie to them. I mean, for example, even in recent days, you know, the purpose for the lockdown is because of scientific figures put through a scientific computer from Imperial College. And the figures were wrong, as they've been wrong many times in the past. And not wrong by a shortfall, but massively wrong. So is God real? From what I know, absolutely. Is it an old grey man with a beard who looks over everything in the clouds? No, probably not that school story kind of God. So it's a big question, and I think it's fairly obvious. People like to blame God and people of religious faiths for all the mass devastation in the world, and for all the killing. I think what people need to understand is that man corrupted religion, religion didn't corrupt man. I think it's plain to see that evil absolutely exists in the world, and there are evil people. We can call it darkness. And that darkness has done a very good job of corrupting religious belief. You got those that believe in science, and they'll tell you, that they'll give you phrases from their prophet, like Stephen Hawking. Well, let me tell you, the way that this world is going, when everybody's fully living in a scientific-based society, people like Stephen Hawking will get thrown into waste trash bins the moment that they're born. They won't even be given a chance to live, and that's called eugenics. And eugenics is a major front for the religious order. The more the world turns away from the Creator, the more that they confide in and believe in science, the worse, the absolutely worse things will get for the world and for the people in the world. That goes without saying. We're not too far now away from the microchip being implanted into people. Some people can see God in every living thing, good or bad. In good or bad people, God can be seen. In everything that lives, God can be seen for those with the eyes to see it. So God absolutely is real. Don't take my word for it. Go out there into the world and ask. Ask for God to show Himself to you personally. Ask with your whole heart, and you'll see. What about evolution? What about evolution? Evolution, yeah. But it's an artistic, intelligent design behind all living things. And that intelligent design programmed every living thing with the capacity to evolve for that living thing's best. Another group of people out there, You know, they don't they don't believe in God, but they believe in something else that they've never seen. Aliens. Really strange world, man. It's a lot of strange people. Strange going on. There's a lot of different spiritual groups out there as well that talk about talk about God and talk about spirituality, but they've all been given to people. I think God is a very individual connection, and each will find that connection in their own way through their trials and tribulations of life. You know, the things that the scientist uses, all of his equipment for his experiments, all of that equipment the scientists use comes from a place that they can't see. It had to be thought of first before it was made, and therefore even the scientist himself has to believe in a place that he can't see. And that's it for this short little video. Stay creative, stay alive. God bless. There'll be more soon. Bye bye.